Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have you here. And today we've got something a little bit different. So this is a new creator to me, whose name is, well, his name's Anton, but he's Bontic Vintage Designs on Etsy. And I'm going to show you some of his work, and we're going to work with some of it, going to create with some of it, but he's kindly sent a promo code for you guys, and it's just Denise in capital letters, and that if you use that as a promotion code, you will get 50% discount on anything that he's got in his store. Now, I believe it's all digitals. He's not a creator as far as I know. He definitely doesn't do YouTube, so he's just a digital creator, not a crafter, junk journaler like us guys. So yeah, he's wanting to share his work with us. So these just really caught my eye. Let me just try and take those covers out of your eye line for now, so you can just see these. Now this one is called, of course I will put a link to his shop, and I'll put the promo code and a link to what I'm going to show you in the description as well. But these are called European windows, and they are, you can see their full page. They're letter size, but you can change them to fit A4. Now, what did I do? I had to untick fit to page. So where it said fit to page on my printer page where I was printing, if I it was already ticked. If I took that out, then things like not those so much. I'm giving you a sneak peek now, aren't I? The ephemera and things that might go over the edge. Something like that. If I didn't do that, because it's a letter size page, it would go over the edge. If you're in the US or Canada or whatever, it doesn't matter, does it? But in Europe, yeah, just untick that fit to page, and then they will fit on your A4 page. Okay, so I'm trying to think. I didn't remember now how many there were. I think there were 30 something of them. Aren't they gorgeous? I mean, what's not to love with a baby tabby? Tell me about that. Don't know, they just appeal to me. Let me know your thoughts. I'm sure Anton would like to read the comments and know what you think to them. But instantly when I saw these, I thought, these are centre pages, aren't they? These have got to be a centre page in your junk journal, because they're just so beautiful. Now, I've also thought I could print them down at like 4 or 6 to a page, and they'd make lovely journal cards too, or toppers. But this is a kit of just full page images. It's lovely, and I think you'll find it 50% off. It's an absolute steal. I mean, the colours, aren't the colours? If you've got a blue journal or a... Now that's not all of them, because I've got some that I've started putting into, a couple that I've started putting into my book. And I'll just have to check how many there are. But those are the European windows. There's also one called Farmhouse Doors, which I've only printed a couple off. I haven't printed the whole kit off yet. I'm going to work with that another day, but I have put a couple of them into what we're doing today, so I'll show you. This one, again, this is Shabby Peonies. Now, it's got lots of full-size pages, and it's got landscape and portrait pages, and it's got ephemera with it as well. Again, the ephemera we're not using today. I've got them muddled up here because I've got, they're peonies. I've got Shabby Peonies and I've got Shabby Roses ephemera. So we're just going to make a journal today. I mean, that goes beautiful with that, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, these are white on the back. So just look at these peonies. I mean, peonies and roses are they're so similar, aren't they? You can see why I love both. That lovely, lovely greeny turquoise colour on there. Beautiful. Lovely big flower heads. Sort of water-like. Yeah, here's some of they would go either way actually, wouldn't they, those ones? But the rest I've printed on the back of here. So let me show you them all now. This one, love this one. I'm loving the pinks, you know me in the pink. And the gold distressed on there, it's beautiful. Corally orange. New colour I've invented, corally orange. I love this one as well, sort of the washed out wood. Parma violet. These are not names he's given them. This, you know what I'm like at renaming things. I don't think Anton knows yet what I do to people's work, how I rename it, and it sticks. Love this one. This is beautiful with the like the framed edge on it, and that wouldn't that be a gorgeous bedspread with like a denim coloured background? Or is it just me? Old-fashioned, but I'm a bit of an old-fashioned girl. Okay, I just wanted to share some of them with you. There are lots more. What have I got here? These are some of the ephemera bits. These are still the peonies, aren't they? Yes. Just gorgeous. And again, you could hook if you printed those two to a page instead of, you know, so you'd get 4 on a page. They'd be lovely sized journal cards, all pockets. But there is both in there. These are printed on, you can see, cream card. Yeah. Gorgeous. And that's just a little bit. There's some, you know, there's bits here that I've cut out. I wasn't really going to show you the ephemera today, but seeing as it's here sitting, I mean, look at those cut out. Beautiful. Seeing as it's here sitting on my desk, you might as well have a little look. But lots of pretty shaped pieces. These are all waiting to be cut out. And a couple of pockets. I've already folded that one, but I needed to print on the inside. I'm going to stencil on it. So yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so what are you doing, Denise, with them? So I'm undoing this one today, but I've got 2 journal covers ready. As you know, they're all ready. I just need to sew them together basically, and put belly bands in these ones. So this is a new piece of my lace from Angie, gorgeous. And this is like a, is it lawn or something like that? It's a fabric I got in a pack from the Antique Centre. That's a bit of a Simba hair there, little Simba hair. Yeah, it's lovely. And I've put on the envelope underneath it just plain white lining, fabric lining, you know, dressmaker's lining, just so that the white showed through, because you can you see at the edge there how see-through that is? I didn't want to see straight through to the envelope. So that white that you see there, that's not the envelope, that's the white lining that I've put onto the envelope. And then on the front, this beautiful pink daisies, absolutely gorgeous. Don't know where I got it from, don't know if it was gifted or it came from in a fabric pack, but I love it. And I've got enough for 2. So a ready-made topper that I had, and I've just sewn it on as a pocket. And then this one I'll show you, but I'm not using this one today. This one I've just sewn a bit more of that lace from Angie on the front as a pocket, and I've just put a Tim Holtz card that I've put a bit of ephemera on, a bit of embellishment on, I should say. And then this one's got that lovely lace. So this is on a creamy liner, and another belly band. So yeah, we'll do that one anon, but this is the one we're working on today. I've also pulled another bit of lace from Angie. Have I pressed play? Yes, I have, thank goodness. To go down the spine, because I think that's gorgeous. So it's going to be a lovely, lovely journal. So the pages, what have I done for the pages? Now, I said about the Farmhouse Doors, I thought I had some more printed off, but obviously I haven't. I've got 2. This one, and I've printed them on vellum. So that lovely thick vellum. Yeah, could have sworn I'd printed more of them off, but I haven't. They're gorgeous. Again, there's about, I would say, I don't know, 18, maybe more, pages of just, you know, double-side beautiful doors like this. You can cut them small and cut them out again. They could be journal cards or tags or pockets. I just wanted a door front and back on my journal. I just thought it's gorgeous. And with that tea-dyed paper from Violet behind it, it just is beautiful, isn't it? So I've used that as the first page in my journal that we're making. And then in the middle, of course, you know what's going to be in the middle, don't you? One of these beautiful, beautiful European window views. Now, I've chosen this one because I've got the lovely pink daisies on there. Otherwise, it would have been the pussycat. I think there's another pussycat one somewhere. You know, for obvious reasons. I love a pussycat. So what I've done is I've mixed some of the peony pages up. So that's one you haven't seen. And then every other page I've put one of Violet's, gosh, I feel like I can't talk, tea-dyed pages in between. Now on the back of the peonies I've printed what is it, Pixel Paper Company, something like that. You've seen me use these loads and loads of times. I love them as backing pages. So another peony one. Love that blue. It's upside down, I think. I think it should be that way. I think they'll go either way, to be honest. I don't think it's too... Maybe I've got the whole thing upside down. Let's have a look when we come to this one. Again, that same backing paper, one of violet. So it's a true... are you upside down? I don't think so. It's a true journaler's journal, you know, for writing on, or an art person's journal for drawing in. I'm loving the, you know, yes, old-fashioned decorative pieces. Lovely. These are all from that kit, that one kit, that Shabby Peonies. And then I put one on the back of that. So, and then the door front and back, because I just thought, I didn't intend using the Farmhouse Doors with the windows. I got them as separate kits to do separate things with, and I will. But I just thought when I'd made this one up with the window in the middle, you know, that beautiful view, we ought to guess which city they're from, didn't we? I don't recognise the architecture. And then I thought, oh, it'd be nice with a door on the front and a door on the back. Beautiful. So, there are my journal pages. This is my journal, and Saturday's videos are mostly about making a journal, aren't they? Using up my stash. Well, I'm not really using up stash because I'm using new things, but this is stash. The cover is stash. So all I'm going to do is sew this in and maybe put a couple of pieces of ephemera in, seeing as I've got some here. And then we'll come back another day and completely furnish, shall we say, the video. I need to get my sewing in bits and pieces. I didn't get them out. I'm obviously very relaxed today and not very organised. So I hope you're all well, guys. Let me know. I'd be interested to know if you pop on and have a look at Anton's site. So it's got a real variety of, they're not all like this, a real variety of things. I think there's stuff there for artists, card makers. What colour shall we go? Shall we have some? Should we go with pink? Oh no, because it's going to have that lovely white. I want white. Where's the white gone? Oh dear. Well, I turned the camera off and had a look. I can't find it anywhere. I don't think I've used it all. I used a little one up, but I'm sure I had a big one of white. Interesting. So I'm going to have to do it in pink. So whether I will continue to put that pink, that white ribbon on. I've lost my needle now as well. There it is. I don't know. Not ribbon, lace. You knew what I meant, didn't you? So I'm doing a beginners series at the moment, as you know. So if you want to actually watch me put a signature together and, you know, choose what goes where, etc. And that's what you're after today. You need to tune into the beginners one because I want to do a little bit for everybody. And there are a lot of people who, I know you like to see it over and over again, but a lot of people who know how I collect a signature together and get it ready. So I thought today, it's a bit like a lazy Saturday for me. It feels like a lazy Saturday. I guess I'm taking the lazy way. So let me line it up exactly where I want it. I know it's the right way because I've been through it twice now. Pages are the right way up. Clip it on. One side. Can't wait to play with the ephemera, to be honest. And I know you guys, a lot of you guys that have been with me a long time, you like to see the embellishing, don't you? So if we get the journal made, then we can get on with the fun stuff. Yep, we seem to be laid nice and flat. So I'm going to use my ruler just to roughly find the middle, but I'm not going to mark anything. I'm just going in with my bradawl when I find it. Is it going to be one of those can't find anything kind of days? I'll probably order some white and then find what I'm looking for. So I want the middle of the actual journal, I think. So we're looking at about 24 centimetres or 9.5 inches. Lace to lace. So I shall go 12. So put that through. Not through your fingers. I forgot to tell you how many pages were in there, didn't I? I think there's about 14. There's no more than 14. 13 or 14 pages. Oops. Put that through. Oops. Got it tied around my ruler now. Right, now where am I going to go? About 2 centimetres in on from the bottom of the page. I'll show you in a minute because I need to keep my book fairly close to get it through the spine central. Oh. So I've just measured in 2 centimetres from the bottom there, which is 3/4 of an inch. And then I'll do the same at the top, just 2 centimetres in. Now my pages are all the same size today, which makes a change, doesn't it? Because I've done lots recently where the pages are all different shapes and sizes, and I'm sure I'll be back doing that. So it makes a nice change. Yep, so I've just measured 2 centimetres in again from the top of the pages. That way the pages are going to be nice and secure, all of them in the stitching. In theory. Now that pink looks lovely actually in the middle, that pink thread. It was only really, it looks nice on the outside. It was only really about putting that white cotton over it, but, well, I've called it cotton and ribbon now, lace. The white lace. And our spring/summer still continues to elude us at the moment. Neil assures me it's supposed to be getting hot according to the weathermen, but that has not arrived yet. Okay, so I'm making sure I'm quite tight either side. I'll take those off there and then tie my first knot. Oh, take these off now because they are causing me, that's it, what are they causing me? Aggravation, I suppose. They're in the way, that's it. Okay, now before I tie my other knots, let me just make sure. Tight-ish, but I don't know if you couldn't be, yes, I think you could be tighter. Let me pull it a bit tighter. That's better. That's more like it. Now, I've got one longer than the other, but they're long enough. Am I going to put charms on? I think I might. So I'm going to leave them long. There. That's it. Seeing as I got all those charms in the auction haul, and I think it was Donna that said to me that I can paint them with the alcohol inks, which I didn't know, so that could be fun. Now tell me that door in the vellum is not fun. That is absolutely, love it. This is a piece of vellum that Violet sent me that's really, really thick. Gorgeous. And I'm loving this as well, this lace from Angie. And I know some of you will be loving all the journal space in there. You could even journal on that, couldn't you? You could. Beautiful. See, we've got summer and spring in here if it's not outdoors at the minute. I've got it on my desk. I have slightly, yeah, I think the pages are ever so slightly bigger than my my tea-dyed ones. I wonder if they shrink a little bit when they're tea-dyed, because they're both A4 as far as I know. Maybe they do. Maybe the tea-dyed, you know, when they're wet, shrink in a bit. Who knows? I trimmed this edge to make it neat, but I haven't touched the top or the bottom at all. Gorgeous pink city. Oh, I've come through there with that not quite tight. Right. when I tightened it up a little bit, I was a bit rough with the knot and it's gone through that page. But as you know, or maybe you don't know if you're a newbie, but if it happens, or if you get a bit of a slack, you know, a loose page where it's not tight enough, this is Magpie tape. It is medical, like medical tape that they put on your wound dressings and things, and it disappears very much on patterned paper, I guess. Yeah, paper with pattern behind it. You can still see it on there, but I quite like it. So yeah, it's always a good one, because you know the top and the bottom are fine, but if they were also, you know, pulled too tight and bulging, just pop some of that on it. You can write on the top of it. Yeah, I've got a big knot. It's gone through a few, look, so yeah, I would think that the whole journal would be ruined when I first started if I did that. So I wouldn't pull too tight or do big knots. I've obviously gone a bit crazy with it there, but now I know it's fixable. Yeah, definitely. Probably doesn't need any, but let's just be certain. I'm always saying to you, don't do it too tight, aren't I? So should take my own advice. Yeah, definitely pulled it too tight. We're okay now. We're all right. I might put it on everyone when I decorate, I'll see. Because I don't like to think of them tearing. I don't think they will. It's on lovely thick paper. Anyway, we're too busy looking at the knots and the paper. Let's go back and look at the papers. Beautiful. Looks like a watercolour, that. An oil painting, maybe, that you have on the wall. Loving this cracked greenness here. So they do lend themselves to half pages, even though they are a great big, you know, picture. Beautiful. In fact, I prefer that to a half page. You know, 2 half pages next to each other. I prefer the full, so it goes off the page. Lovely. And then the fact that it's vellum, so you've got a back door, the inside of the back door there, look, and then the outside of the back door. I just love that idea. I can see me using these doors an awful lot, and like I say, there's a lot of them. So we're going to put some bits in there in a minute, but let me just, here's one that I've printed off. So these are like green and blue doors. Just love them on the vellum. And there's a few more pages here, because what I was doing was getting things ready for this, to make 2, and then I thought, you can't make 2. Well, I probably could, but making 2 is a bit crazy, isn't it, on camera in one session. So I'll just give you a chance to look at everything. So that's some more of the peony paper. You see, I've got these in between. Yeah, more of the peony. So I said I'm sure there was 30 something pages of this Shabby Peonies. I mean, they're just lovely pages to pop in amongst other kit pages as well. You know, if you want to bulk a journal up. So there should be one in there. Can't separate it, come on. Should be one in there, should be one in there. I'm not quite finished, you see. Oh, and look what she chose for a middle. A pussycat one. I mean, I would like to sit at any of these windows and, I don't know, write in my journal, create, just sip coffee. Just kind of take you away, don't they, to a lovely dreaming kind of place. Anyway, let me know what you think to them. Very, very different to, you know, what I normally craft with, but I've had great fun. Love, absolutely love those. So the ephemera then. Let's have a quick look. Like I say, I probably should have printed on the back of the pockets. I should have known that. I don't know why I didn't, but I'll just stencil on the back of it. It will just be as lovely. Sorry, I knocked you. I didn't really need to take that out, did I? Stencil brush, and what colour? No, I don't want salt water. I want it. I've picked the brown dauber up, but weathered wood or speckled egg. Which one of those two shall we go with? They're both kind of grey blues. I'm going to go with the weathered wood, so I don't want that dobber. That one's got all sorts of colours on it. I think it's only this top bit that, oops, that's going to show. So it's a library pocket type pocket. Yeah, like that. I probably ought to, if I've got a dobber. Just go around the edge as well. That's it, that finishes it off lovely. Okay, so I like these over the back, these library pocket ones, when you put the fold over the back. So let's get the glue. Like I say, it's not going to be jam-packed full. I'm getting much better, aren't I, at not overfilling, overstuffing. Well, sometimes. If you saw the ones that I did, oh, you won't see them until the vlog, but yeah, I filled a couple of mine, my journals, and yeah, they're absolutely gator mouth, without any question. But I was just using up my ephemera, so I couldn't stop myself, you know how it is. Yeah, I love that. Especially if it's going in a pocket as well, rather than it being stuck down. I like that you can see the seams, but I'm going to stick this one down. In fact, I'm going to stick them both down, so where's the other? Let's do the same then. Oops, get the wrong dobber up there. So this one's florally. Can't remember what it's got on the front now. Yeah, lovely. The other one's plain. I haven't folded this on so you can see me do it. Right, I love that. So just fold the back up level with yeah, the corners there where the flaps are cut. My bone folder, have I had it? I have. Oops. Have I done a bit low there? Yeah, I've gone a bit low. Can you see that ridge? Just do it a bit higher. I know you probably can't see. That's better. So can you see where, yeah, where that join is? That's where you need to bend it over. So you get a nice neat slash there. And then just fold that over. And there are no lines. I like that in this. It's a nice simple pocket to fold, so you don't need any, you know, lines to show you where to fold. And then you haven't got them. You haven't got to hide them because they're not there. Yeah, they are nice little pocket fillers, to be honest. But definitely putting them down as, I'm going to follow through with my plan, putting them down as pockets on the page. Whoops. Glitter for speed today. You know, I've been using other glues just recently. Yes, very cheerful. I'm just being spoilt, aren't I, with kits at the moment, let's face it. Yeah, I love that kind of wood, sort of rotted or distressed wood look, love that. So maybe that one nearer the front. I don't want to put anything behind the door, I want to leave that for, I'm thinking here maybe, although I quite like that one. Might go with that one here. Yeah, I'm leaving that one for whoever owns it, that front page, to decide whether they want a picture on it, journaling on it, leave it blank. I don't know why I was drawing pretty patterns there, but I enjoyed myself. So I've seen my sister this morning and my mum, and we've all been shopping with Neil, bless him, being the chauffeur. Yeah, now, like I say, we're going to come on and do some embellishing, and there's lots that I haven't cut out yet, but there are lots of lovely shaped You know, things like this. Oh, that kind of goes, doesn't it? It definitely goes that way up low. Shall I put it in, seeing as I found it? Yeah, but like I say, I need to sit and fussy cut them all out, so that'll be fun. Just trying to think when we'll come on and embellish this. I'd like to do it sooner rather than later. Tomorrow I'm starting Tanya's. No, tomorrow is Sunday. Scrappy Sunday. Can't miss that, can we? Right, it goes that way. Do I want it off centre? No, I want it central, even though my pocket's off centre. Yeah. What day? I'm thinking what day it is. I'm looking for a cloth. My brain couldn't cope with both things at once. It's Saturday, isn't it? Yes. Of course, Monday's vlog day. That's it. So it's Scrappy Sunday tomorrow. Monday's vlog day. Tuesday is Tanya's new kit that I'm starting. So that'll be, I like 2 full days to get started. So that'll be Tuesday, Wednesday. So we'll probably come back to this Thursday. And then another week's gone. My goodness. So I want this one in the back half because you know how I like to build my journals. Oh, I'm going to have to make myself one of these, definitely. This one will be available. I have to tell you the one I've just finished, Elegant Botanicals, is sold, guys. It's before it's hit Etsy, which is always lovely. So that one's gone. So yeah, this is going up for sale. So remember, let me inquire. You can inquire. I prefer to sell off Etsy because mostly it's quite a pain. Is it just me, or I quite like it next to a plain? Might have that there. I know it's not just me because I know Tanya feels the same. It's all the hoops you have to jump through to get something listed, which is all right if you're listing, you know, a big journal that you've spent months creating. But you know, for quick sales, it's a bit of a nightmare. Am I whinging too much? Yes, stop whinging, Denise. It's Saturday. Oh, I want that little tiny nib off. That's it. I got it. It'd have annoyed me if I'd glued it down. So I suppose because I've put a pretty piece above that other one. Of course, we'll have to... There are tags and things that come with it, but I'm going to make them bigger, so... Lots of gorgeous things come with it. Anyway, with the kits that I'm about to list. What was I doing? I was looking for a pretty up here to go with this. There's all the ones I've cut out. I've got a couple of tags out, look, but the smaller ones. Banners. Oh, isn't that nice? That might have come with this, actually. That might have been on the same page. It maybe is for in there. Anyhow, I'm looking for something up there. Stop sidetracking me. Yeah, I've not cut enough of them out yet to choose one. Is there anything here? That's quite nice. Yellow rose, look. If you know me, you'll know I love a yellow rose. I tell you, Tanya sent me some pictures of yellow roses in mason jars, and I haven't had a chance to get them printed off yet. I can't wait to get those going. Might pop one of those in here if I get to it. I don't know if I want this one. Oh, I'm cutting with my old scissors. I'm just cutting it out to see. Oh, fussy cutting on camera, Denise. Are you all holding your breaths? I can hear you. I can hear the silence. I love cutting. Do you know, I think I do like it. Because, of course, this gap will be filled in with whatever I put in it as well. I'm going to put it down. I think I might need a... I didn't look at the other one, did I, to see if it needed inking. All right, who's had my dobbert? Somebody's had it. Oh, they haven't. It's still where it lives. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I've had a lazy Saturday film here. Let the beautiful pictures do the work, haven't I? Those doors. Those doors and those windows, I don't know. Can't choose between the two as to which might be my new favourite. And like I say, I'm going to put the signature into the second one as well, so we'll probably embellish them both, because embellishing shouldn't take long, she says. And then we'll get to see all these lovely bits, these fancy bits cut out. I'll just make these tags bigger by putting them on, you know, backing, matting them onto something. And of course, if you want them smaller, just print them two to a page. So yeah, that will be it now, so that I can get this video uploaded, because it's, you know, it takes a bit of doing. We want a lovely big journal card or some such in there, maybe a big flower. So like I say, I will put all the details in the description. Pop over and have a look, and yeah, remember to put Denise in capital letters if you buy anything, because gosh, 50% off is definitely worth having, isn't it? Okay, hope you're having a lovely, lovely Saturday, and I'll be back tomorrow to chat and go through the scraps. Bye for now.